Too many supplies have gone missing lately. Not on our watch.
The guards are just an ordinary meal. I want those supplies. They're a treat for dessert.
At Caragor! Quick!
Still alive! First raiders and now a ranger. Fine, we'll do it just like we practiced. My Uruk will take you!
Really good!
I will serve you well!
Typical! Cruel side, don't you, master? Somebody sneaking.
The orc wishes us to chase him. We will give him his pursuit.
Think you can run me down? You miss me?
Right, Lord. That bloke you recruited is a sneaky bastard. He'd make a top backstabber. What you want to do is to make him bodyguard to a war chief, so you can, well, stab him in the back. Of course, no war chief's gonna take on a bodyguard unless he's proved himself, and the place to do that is in the fight pits. How does surviving a few rounds make it trustworthy? No idea, but it's a bloody good laugh. And you'd be a drongo to trust an orc anyway, so it all works out. Go on, have a go.
Dudes.
Like that? No mercy!
Hear my will.
Get behind! Doesn't move! Oh, missed!
I got me a nice little tradition. The very last cut, the one that kills you, is the only one you'll see coming.
You will submit! For the Bright Lord you will fight! Yes, Master! Master! I'll miss you, Ranger!
Our army is ready.
Then it is time to take the fortress of Nurn.
Sometimes I like to take a bow and shoot a whole barrel of arrows in random directions.
I think it's time we met this two-headed overlord.
He won't be overlord for long.
What is this? Oh, that's right. Manage it.
This ore comes from a longboat that washed ashore in the Bay of Belfalis, and it surely passed through many a corsair's hands before finding its way inland, where I espied it atop a merchant's cart years ago. I've often wondered about the hands that rowed it to sea. Were they the calloused hands of a slave, or those of a dashing corsair of Umbar? I suppose I'll never know.
What use has an oar away from its boat, and so far from the sea?
To remind people that Middle-earth exists beyond the bounds of Mordor.
Achimuk, Husrakotagis, Slandimikol! My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word. Language is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said, you're all gonna die horribly. My kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the Defenders.
Define focus. Leave it to me. I'll have this town quick as.
Keep at 'em! Go, go, go! Don't you move! Push him back!
You will die right here, right now. You will not get anywhere near the keep. We'll die.
They're at the gatehouse!
Deathmaker, this fort is ours, and no stinking man is gonna take it from us. Gotcha!
Hold this ground!
Coming, did ya? Mordor!
Don't let them come to the gatehouse!
We need to press on to the courtyard.
Ripper gear this lot has. Maybe I'll pick up a sword for myself. I could use a new toothpick.
Pick your teeth later. Right now, we need to take the fort.
Righto, boss. I'll show my way right through it.
Is this what you
I fancy this fort capturing business. And once this one's yours, you'll need a new overlord. I'd like to throw my hat in that ring.
What have I unleashed?
His potential is nearly unlimited.
Righto. Now I'll snuff the overlord for you.
Killing the Overlord will send a message throughout this region. That message comes from me.
Righto.
Gonna die here. Don't let him through! I have been beyond him! Take no prisoners! I am your ruler! Charge! Kill the traitors!
This fort belongs to the Bright Lord now! Can't hear anything in this. I thought I recognized that voice.
Ratbag?
So much to catch up on. Where do I start?
How about your death?
What? You mean getting hit by the hammer? There's a headache at most. I mean, you want to kill an Uruk, you gotta take the head clean off. Does the job every time. Well, most of the time, I think. I don't know. Never really been sure about that.
Oh, I'm quite sure it's all the time. Allow me to demonstrate.
Bruce. Welcome. The man, he's a friend. The Olog, watch him. Make sure he don't do anything suspicious, like, you know, kill me.
How did you end up here?
Well, I was captured by some slavers, actually. They weren't all slavers. 2 were cannibals, 1 was a necromancer. Fun bunch. They captured this Olog. Oh, he was in rough shape. We were cage mates until I sprung us out of there. Olog jumps out, arms go a-flying, and then here we are, the best of friends.
Muranam Kirindu Rahanuk.
Oh, right. I should tell him about the fort thing. Thank you for that. It's kind of a long story. Ranger killed the old overlord, now it's ours.
Ranger?
Oh, yeah, I named him after you.
I'm honored.
Well, it's been nice catching up and all, but Bright Lord and me just came by to tell you that the fort's ours now.
Right, Lord. Well, you are welcome to it, Right, Lord. Me and Ranger are done with the Overlord game. It's a right pain. You gotta feed your followers, train your followers, make sure you don't get killed by your followers. Yeah, it's a right bother.
Ooh, well, your worries are over, because now I'm Overlord.
No. No, not you. Anybody but you. Whatever you need, Ranger. Me and Ranger have got you covered. Wait, Ranger. It's a little confusing, isn't it? But the point is, Bruce cannot be Overlord.
Zupakin. I'm not working for these 2, I'll tell you that right now.
That works out perfectly, because we got no current openings for halfway.
These squabbling fools. They have their uses.
You better
Must choose our overlord with care.
Maybe
You read my mind.
I am almighty, vicious. What? Olog's friend.
We fought and suffered, but still we stand. There is a new power in Mordor. You! In the days ahead, we will fight other battles and claim other fortresses. But starting today, Mordor belongs to you! Mordor belongs to the Bright Lord!
Now we have a foothold in Mordor.
We should upgrade our defenses before Sauron attempts to reclaim what he has lost.
And there are more fortresses to conquer, and the Palantir is back in Minas Morgul. We must choose our next move carefully.
Straight up fight. Who wins? The Bright Lord? Nazgûl, probably. But the Bright Lord.
Almost forgot to tell you one last thing. Now that you have my fort, it will eventually come under attack, which you already know since you attacked it once yourself. Nicely done, by the way. The thing is, you don't always need to be on the defense. You have scouts who can sniff out enemy forts, so you can go on the attack yourself. You know what they say, the best offense is a good offense. And don't worry about running low on orcs. If you ever need new recruits, you go talk to a globe they call the Headhunter. He'll sort you out. Oh, Shrock! I forgot to fill Ranger's feeding bowl before I left. Oh, he's gonna be cranky if I don't get back. I'm coming, Ranger!
Survive getting eaten by the hammer.
Quadrada Kennedlin!
Yes! Not much to look at, are you? Wonder what's underneath.
Hold it right there!
Hothrim.
Hold still!
The old gods abandoned us, and the music of the world was thrown into disarray. He saw it as his mission to set it right. One Dark Lord correcting the mistakes of another. The future is filled with them. Each one determined to save the world from itself. To purge the chaos. To rule all.
After Morgoth came Sauron, and after Sauron...
After Sauron will come peace.